Now then, Anne Robinson has revealed that she wishes she'd let her facelift settle before going back to work on The Weakest Link back in the early 2000s, although she doesn't regret being honest about it. So we're asking today, should people in the public eye admit to a little bit of a nip and tuck, Colleen?
Why'd you say it like I've had it? Well, in my opinion, yes. I love it when people come along and say, I've had this. I couldn't wait to get back on telly and go, guys, look at my teeth, they're fabulous. Because I think as well, it's sometimes very obvious, you know, that you've walked out a certain way, walk back in and you look 18. It's not just a good sleep, is it? So I don't see the issue with not being honest about it. Like, you shouldn't be ashamed of it. You know, you want to make yourself look better or feel better. There's nothing wrong in that. But equally, it's people's preference, isn't it, if they want to do things in private. But I just think, especially when they come back in and they're like, I haven't had anything done.
Well, what I find funny is that women's magazines and all the features in women's pages in newspapers are full of advice about tweakments and little things you can have done. And yet, the number of women that admit to them is minuscule. And it's still one of those areas that people are really embarrassed about. I don't completely understand it. And my dentist tells me you can always tell when women have had a facelift because their teeth don't fit their face anymore.
That must be you then.
No, my teeth are fantastic. They're legendary. I've had nothing done, but I'm not boasting about it. That's my choice. But it's weird when you work with women who, as Colleen said, suddenly look unbelievably fit and healthy, and they go, oh, I've just been using a certain butter, or I've just been to the honeymoon, I've just been to the Maldives.
Just been doing a few chest exercises. And suddenly
rolling on a roller. Or rolling that...
You've been doing a lot of chest exercises. But I don't have an issue with, you know, because I suppose there is a line if somebody wants to be private about something. But I do have an issue if they are doing a brand deal where they're promoting weight loss and they've maybe had a gastric band, or they're doing flogging beauty products to other people going, don't I look amazing, when you know full well that they've had help. Where do you stand?
I think it's up to the individual, but I myself, I've got a girl that comes around and does my lashes for me, and she said, well, I'm here, I've got some Botox with me if you want some, Linda. I went, hold on a minute, let me think about it. So I thought about it for a minute and I thought, if I have Botox, then one of my girls, they talk about having their lips done all the time and they've never had anything done so far, then if I had it done, then they would be able to. Because I've got to say, well, you can't have it done. Because they say, because you've had it done, Mum. So,
but
no.
Botox is different to lip fillers.
Yeah, no, the lip fillers, I find them absolutely dreadful. I really, really do. The amount of women that I see, or young girls, 16, 17, having their lips done, it looks absolutely ridiculous, doesn't it? It really does. And they're beautiful. But, I mean, Carol McGiffin's been really honest about her facelifts and everything, and I think she looks lovely with it. It's really just refreshed her face, hasn't it, really?
Well, she was also very honest about how tough it was afterwards as well, which I think people should really find out.
I watched both my sisters, or one of them in particular, Maureen, have her facelift. I was there when she had it.
I was there with your other sister.
Yeah, and you were there with Linda. And when I saw Maureen, I was so angry when she came out because she was in so much pain. And I sat there and I thought, why have you done it? Because she was gorgeous anyway.
Yeah, she was.
But, you know, who is it? I'm not one to say. She felt much better after it.
Yeah.
You know, so to her it was worth it. But
for me, so many young girls today look exactly the same. They've got the same big lips, the same caterpillars over their eyes.
Same nose.
The same nose.
Yeah.
And I mean, how are they going to feel? It's OK, all right, go ahead and do it if you're 18 to 25. Well, how are you going to feel when you're 50? Will you want those caterpillars still? Just asking.